Hello, wonderful people. I'm Meg with Mama Bear Yoga, and this lovely lady is Daisy. Today, we're going to take just a few minutes and slow it down because life is crazy, or sometimes it can feel that way, and sometimes we all just need to take a few moments and slow it down, be kind to ourselves. Go ahead, we're going to stay seated for this practice today, so find a comfortable seat. Plant your feet in front of you, and I'm going to shift so that y'all can actually see Daisy a little bit. We all know she's the true star. There we go. Plant your feet on the earth and bring your knees up towards your chest. Take a deep breath. Wrap your arms around the back of your thighs and start to fold over. You can either rest your chin on your knees if that feels best, or your cheeks, or your forehead. It just depends on your body. I encourage you to close your eyes. Listen to the sound of your heart, of your breath as you start to slow it down. Inhale, exhale. Sometimes it can feel like we're too busy to chill, even for a few minutes. But when you give yourself this time to relax, to reset, you may actually start to feel like you are more productive when you come back to the fast pace because you've let your battery recharge. Slowly draw a line with your nose as you look back up. And from here, stretch your legs out in front of you. You can keep a soft bend in your knees if that feels best today. We're going to be coming into a forward fold. So remember that if your hands don't reach your toes or they stay maybe at your hips, that's okay too. The goal is just to bring your head below your heart or around the level of your heart to help you calm down, and the hamstring stretch is just a little bonus. So your knees can stay bent as you reach your arms up and overhead. Start to fold it forward. If you do want to straighten out your legs for this forward fold, that is also 100% fine. If your hands reach your feet, great. If they reach your knees, your ankles, your calves, it's all good. But settle in wherever you've chosen today. And once again, I encourage you to close your eyes here. Notice the sounds around you, even if they're not necessarily spa music sounds. Just notice and then let them go. Slowly release and roll back up. Draw your right knee in towards your heart. Wrap your right arm around, giving it a hug, and swim your left arm behind you as we come into a twist. Make sure that you're keeping your left toes bright and active and awake. start to press against your right knee, reaching your right arm. Slowly come back to center, and before you set that right leg down, we'll now do a counter twist. This time your left arm wraps around your right knee. Twists are wonderful for soothing our nervous system, just like those forward folds are. For a deeper stretch, bring your left elbow. Prim is saying hi. She's inside today. Pressing it against your right knee. Slowly come on back to center. Hug your knee one more time and stretch it out in front of you. Now draw your left knee up. And this time give yourself a hug with your left arm wrapping around that left knee. Come into our twist. Looking past your right shoulder to start. Remember that for a deeper stretch, you can bring your left elbow to the left knee and press. But no need to push it today. Just do what feels good in your body. You're taking this time for you to slow it down, to just feel a little bit more chill. Come on back to center. This time wrap your right arm around your left knee. Maybe pet the giant dog behind you if you like. Reach your left arm behind you. So you come into a twist, keeping your right foot right and active. For a deeper twist, you can press your right elbow against your left knee. But remember that the goal is not how far you can twist today, but how much can you slow it down? How kind and patient can you be with your body today, wherever you're at? Slowly come back to center, give that left knee one more hug, and stretch it out in front of you once again. From here, take a deep breath, shrug your shoulders, maybe you take a few circles here, then draw your left foot in, draw your right foot in, and if your hips are super flexible, maybe you can draw your toes and your heels all the way into your hips. If your hips are not so flexible, like mine, you can keep your heels a decent distance away from your hips. But we are coming into this cobbler's pose or butterfly pose, depending on which one you want to call it. If this is already enough of a stretch for your hips, wonderful. Stay seated like this with your spine straight. Or you can start to bend your elbows and gently start to fold it forward. I used to be a runner. Well, I guess I'm still a runner, but I don't really run quite that much anymore. But because I used to be an intense runner who ran like 70 miles a week for a very long time, my hips are quite tight. So it's okay if, like me, this is about as far as you can go. Some people may be able to fold all the way, even rest their foreheads on the mat. I'm not there, and it's okay if you're not either. Take deep breaths here. Maybe you close your eyes. very slowly, if you lower your eyes back up, sitting up nice and tall, draw just a few easy circles with your nose. If you find a place in your neck or shoulder that needs a little bit more love, maybe you hang out there for just a beat. And then from here, you can draw both of your ankles coming into a nice cross-legged seat. Take your left hand to your right knee, swim your right hand behind you. Another twist. As we reach the end of our practice, just reminding our nervous system that everything is okay, that it's okay to slow down. Sometimes for me, these twists, it feels really nice to sink my chin down because then I get a little more of a stretch in the back of my neck and my shoulders where I can tend to hold a lot of tension. For you, you might just stay with your head level. Choose what feels good. Gently release, come back to center. Take your right hand, place it on your left knee. Left arm is going to swim behind you. Twisting on this other side. Remember that if you choose, you can lower your chin down. That might feel good in your shoulder and the back of your neck. If it isn't your thing, no worries. Slowly come back to center. Draw your hands to your heart. Press them together. Feel the strength of your arms. Close your eyes. Feel the strength of your mind. You are going to be okay. You have got this, whatever is coming up next. Thank you so much for choosing to spend this time with Mom Bear Yoga. Namaste. Daisy and I wish you well. We hope that you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day or night. Hasta luego. See you.